Hi, this is Justice Cook. I'm at military training, so I'm really sorry. There's so much going on. Okay, so for the video assignment, so for week 8, we really talked a lot about variance. So there's several different kinds of variance that fall under two different categories. Under those categories, we have experimental variance, which deals with the independent variables. There's extraneous variance, which deals with multiple variables. And finally, there's error variance, which are things that we mostly have no control over, like weather or like atmosphere and like a science experiment, like things like that. So for the goal in research, it's oftentimes to maximize the experimental variance through different things like plot tests and other methods of measurement. We need to control extraneous variance by decreasing potential manipulations, so making sure that things don't be tinkered with and that we have good control over the experiment and what's happening. And finally, it's to minimize error variance, which we can do by carefully designing our projects and also some officers, to minimize error variance with carefully designed tests and being very careful and particular with our calculations and statistics on those measurements, so we can be as accurate as possible. In regards to statistical significance, basically a statistical value that exceeds the independent variable threshold is called the critical value. And when you have that critical value, then you can determine your data set as, oh, this is significant, this is important for the research. With sampling error, this sampling error happens primarily because we focus on certain parts of the population or the group. We're looking specifically for something, we're really focusing on that, say like Jews in America or something like that. To kind of reduce the sampling error, because we're not, the whole point of the sampling error is that you're just focusing on such a small group, you can't generalize the rest of the population by that small group. So to reduce the sampling error, you would increase the sample size, but with good representation. Doing this allows a larger portion of the population to be generalized under something. And that is my video.